Hello, future card fighters, or in the past for card fighters, depending on when you watch this video. So, we're going to bring into you the marvelous power of JP. I built none other than the newest Tachikaze deck. So guys, buckle up. Ready for cannons and massive mech weapons on dinosaurs that might you consider a Zoid at that point, right, boys and girls? Remember to like, comment, and subscribe on this video if you guys like my event deck profiles. I think you guys like them more than my main decks, and we should go over it, right? And don't forget to support your small streamers, subscribe to them, anything like that, just to help them. Smash a like button, comment on their video. It's all that takes to help them grow, because again, giving them positive reinforcements, give them feedback. Like, guys, if you don't like my deck profiles, let me know like what you would play instead. Leave it down in the comments before. I would love to have a discussion with you guys. If you think there's something better to be played, let me know entirely. So without a further ado of wasting your time, let's dive right in, boys. So buckling up, all right? So let's get over the deck profile first. A lot of returning cards we will see. First off though, we got a new starter, and it's an ancient dragon. It is called Baby Rex. So when wrote upon to rear guard, you know the drill. It ain't special. Now, what makes this unit really fantastic is when this unit is retired during your turn, counterblast 1 to call an ancient dragon Trano Legend to your side of the field, so he can create columns for you. So after you swing in with Dino Legend and Spinal Cross Rides, or just even Dino Legend himself stacking the creatures he needed, boom, guess what? Now you get one for one in Counterblast to recall and everything like that, and just have a board state that your opponent has to interact with, because a lot of these do have the effects similar to the Brachial Carriers, that they do come back. Only a few ancient dragons do. So let's, instead of rambling on, let's get into it. I run the Brachial Carriers still, and I know that JP List posted theirs, but it does make a lot of sense to keep playing the Brachial Carriers. You definitely need a way of one-for-oneing returns, and you cannot not play it. So Counterblast, you know, call the grade 2 for the Brachial grade 1. We are now playing the new Sentinel. So the new Sentinel's requirement is very simple to pull off, and that is only when you're about to lose. So you know what that means? That your triggers will go off from 1 through 5 basically. You will not, if the trigger crit will kill you, then yes, it will proc. But outside of that, it will not proc prior to that. Very helpful, very useful. Next, we have basically another version of Brachial Carrier, but this time is restricted to basically ancient dragons. So you need to have your Vanguard and Ancient Dragon and Counterblast 1 to call this unit to rearguard. So if you retire them with any of the effects, as long as you are an Ancient Dragon, it definitely helps. And we're still kind of this pressure deck that just nuttily comes out of nowhere now. Next we play the grade 2 Brachial Carrier, because, well, it is Brachial Carrier, Carrier Dragon, you know, the grade 2. But since we're not going up further, because I don't think you need to play the grade 3 in this deck, because I think reverting back to a unit that just doesn't have the power, I don't think no benefits in this situation. So we get the 8,000 power. I mean, this is where you gotta just pick your battles, since it is restrictive. So next we play a lot of units get this. This is basically, if you have your Vanguard of the Persuasion, it immediately gains 3,000 on your turn. So this is all it does, is if you have an Ancient Dragon Vanguard, your rear guard gains 3,000. At least this one is active all game, so basically, you can have this go off even on your grade 2 turn, pushing extra damage. This deck gained a lot of pressure. Next, I play the 10k for right now because I think it just helps. But you can play another card called Launcher Mammoth. And that's just when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, countercharge 1. You can just swap these out, and I think having a non-effect paired to a countercharger depends on how much you guys are struggling to keep the counterblast going while trying to do your stuff. So you got to just take that with a grain of salt. But he is a 10k Ancient Dragon, so he still holds the name. Oh, I forgot to mention, both this grade 1 is called, give me a sec, Ancient Dragon Galatine Garoto. So basically, when it attacks, retire an Ancient Dragon Rearguard, it gains 5,000. Both this and the grade 2 here do the exact same thing. So that's why I saved it for now, because there's just no point. Ancient Dragon Dino Claw Crowd. So when this attacks, retire another Ancient Dragon Rearguard, gain a 5,000. So he becomes a 14,000 beat stick by just sacking one of your rearguards. Next, let's talk about the Ace Boys. You could also, you could run a lot of the older cards, but you don't want to run them anymore. The fact is, we have Spinal Driver. We've been waiting for this boy. So Limit Break 4, when rode upon, your Vanguard gains 1,000 and critical. Retire 2 rear cards, draw the same number of cards as the cards retired. When this unit attacks Vanguard, it gets plus 3,000. So he hits for 14, he hits the cross ride numbers very easily. That is phenomenal. And if you remember Ancient Dragons back in the day, the fact is they could literally, you do Spinal Driver, having Dark Rex in the Banish. So you swing in with 10,000 power, 2 crit, retire 2 your rear guards, they'll come back, then you will probably invoke a PG of some sort, then Dark Rex comes in, triggers the cross ride, and just so useful. We do run 1 Dark Rex. Sadly, there's just not enough space, and being on him just to compensate to play him at more just might not always be what we want to. Next, we have the Legend, Ancient Dragon Tyranno Legend. So Limit Break 4, when this unit attacks a Vanguard, retire 3 of your units to get 1,000 power and critical until the end of battle. In addition, draw a card and call an Ancient Dragon Baby Rex. So you kind of get where this is going, right? So you sack 3, you keep the Baby Rex on board for when you swing with him. So he retires him, and the Baby Rex calls a copy of himself, and you get a Baby Rex again. So now you have a column that can just swing in yet again for 16, just in case they PG it. But also, you know, just being able to swing with 3 crits sometimes is just nutty enough. And then Counterblast 2 to gain 5,000 power until the end of that turn. Not bad. You will probably never use that unless you are that desperate. Next, we will talk about the last card we are playing, and that is Ancient Dragon Velocitops. So he is another ride opportunity. He is not terrible. He could be better, but we have too little 11Ks for us to not play this. So Limit Break, Counterblast, retire an Ancient Dragon Rearguard to have 2 of your rearguards get 5,000 power until the end of turn. And when this unit attacks the Vanguard, retire a rearguard to get 5,000 till the end of that battle. You see where this is going, right? It's just in case you do have a bad ride. At least he's there to go like, hey. But you also do have other options. Remember that. You need to do what we need. But let's see what we're going to do here. Let us see. We're going to Now, after giving you a thorough deck profile, let's take it into ladder and see what we can do. Since this is JP, we have a lot to deal with. Right now, Kagero is like at its prime yet again, and you have Jewel Knights running around. So, to be honest with you, this is going to be a rough ride. And hopefully you guys can see what Tachikaze can do outside of a normal meta. So this is going to give you a good glimpse of what Tachis can do when they finally get their full support and what everybody's been waiting for. Tachikazes can be devastating on their own merits. And to me, I find it more fun to build the event clans because the fact is sometimes you get a bad event clan and then some other times you are just deadly. So we're just going to play it and see how it goes, guys. Remember, I'm sorry if you guys don't know what I'm going to be doing. I am going to mess up quite a bit because I still have trouble reading Japanese cards. So that is going to be a problem. But you know what? Who cares actually at the end of the day? We're going to go off exactly how we need to. There is no limitation we will see. I promise you. This will be the best I can do. Because I know the original combos from this deck, and being able to memorize them will help us out. Oh, wow. I do like this. That really is nice. It's been a while. Ooh, so we have to deal with this. Like I said, we're going to put one back because now PG is not needed. Problem is, if I put him back, we have no serious way. Oh yeah, I forgot. It actually gives you better chances. Okay, it gave us the heal back. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it here. Ooh, so this is the new Narukami deck. This is going to be very interesting what he's going to do. So he's going to ride up. So he's running the gunner. Okay. The starter is what I don't remember what he does. Give me a sec. This is the Drago Kid, the starter. Okay. If I remember correctly, Narukami. That is not Narukami. Ooh! Ooh, our hand just got nutty strong. That is actually a beautiful hand right there. We just got Spinal Driver and we got Tyranno Legend. Dude, our opponent is not surviving jack diddly squat. So first off, we need to check out what the new Narukami does. This new starter. Because that is what's going to really make or break our deck, is not knowing what that frickin' thing does. So it does a heck of a lot. So when your opponent's rear guard is retired during your effect, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, Eradicator, put this unit into Soul. Okay, so he does absolutely nothing at this point. Good. So we're not going to see a trigger. I'm about to say this. We're not seeing a trigger right now. Oh, I was completely wrong. Never mind, boys. So our grade 2 turn is about to be really powerful if he does not play a 10k at this point. Ooh, old PG too. Okay. Okay. So he's going to ride his grade 2. We're going to have a grade 2 turn that is just going to be powerful. I wish I had some more of the recyclers, but okay. So we're not going to overly commit here. It's a smart play to do. So, ooh, Fangirl. Okay, so these are Eradicator based ones. So let's see. The grade 1 is a heal trigger. Okay, never mind. That just prolongs the inevitable. So the grade 1 Dancing Chick is going to be... Okay, Dancer Agmas. If this unit boosts a limit break... Okay, it's not boosting anything. Oh, there's our only Dark Rex. That sucks. You know what? He's only got 3 cards. And he just brought us to this. Oh, come on! Stop giving my shit. So first off, yes, we're calling a 10K. And then we're going to call a 12K. 12 on that. And that. We're eventually going to see what we need, but we're going to swing in here. And then we're going to swing 12K here. Hopefully not hitting a defensive trigger, because that would completely shut us down unless we hit a trigger in response. But since we're just getting a Morikawa hand, this is going to be really tough in our favor. So first off, we're going to just swing in 15. Now we need to pray for a trigger. Nope. Like I said. So he's getting away with a little bit too much on his luck. That is fine. If he wasn't for the fact that he's hitting 2 defensives, we could push a little bit more. I wish we could have brought him to 2 damage. But we're 1 to 2. 2 heal triggers in our hand. It's not looking in our favor as much. So this one is very interesting. Okay, Desert Gunner is literally going to shut us down, because that's what he does. Okay, grade 2 yet again. I'm not really caring. I just want to know what the frig he just put down. So he brought Eradicator, Split Horn when this unit attacks a Vanguard. If this attacks a Vanguard, Counterblast. Retire one opponent's rear guard at random with a priority to the back row. Ew! Oh, poor little guy. He's gonna kill. There's units I would love. Right now I'm not too happy. So basically everything we are trying to do is being thrown out the window. Got it. That's fine. You know what? You know what? Next turn's gonna really suck for you, dude. There we go. Ooh, we got an animation too. That was really nice. That's very clean. Okay, so the fact is we're going to swing 10K. He gains 3K, so he becomes 14. Sadly, we don't have anything just to... If he hits a bunch more triggers, we're kind of in a bad spot. But we do have a PG. That won't activate right away. So, let me hit 12K. Ooh, nice. So we have a potential of hitting here. Potential. We need a trigger. We get a drive check. First check. Second check. Come on, trigger boy. There we go. Heal trigger. Nice. Exactly kind of what we need here. So 19. We bring him to 3. But our next turn is going to really upset him. Oh, man. Okay, the cross ride, he's gonna shut off these 2. We're gonna swing him with a crit. He's gotta call at least 2. We won't have a board state that would make Spinal Legend really good, but who knows? Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. This is going to hit, obviously, unless he hits 2 crits. Which would really be nice in our favor, but that would really set us back. That's fine. Okay, first crit. Does he get a second one? Because that would trigger our PG. Dang it. He brings us up to 2. So we're at 5. First check. There's a grade 2 I would like. There's a grade 2 I would like. The old expression. Things I would like. Things I'm not getting. Ew. Freaking ew. So, yeah, we're just going to do this. We are riding Spinal Legend. Okay. Well, we're going to have to just play it out, right? So what I need to do is play 3 cards. We're just going to play the 3 hills here because we're going to make a pseudo column here. It's Counterblast 2 to gain 5,000, right? He's holding on to a PG. We know this. Okay. Or he's holding on to a PG, so we're going to call this. And then call this because we got to retire 3 anyway. And just making sure that he doesn't hit magic numbers again is very important. So first off, see, I'm kind of upset I don't have the 10k in here, but we're gonna have to just work with it. So first, we're going to ideally bringing him to 4 would be ideal, but right now, to be honest with you, I kind of want to leave the grade 2 here because it's 8k. It's 8k. He's just gonna pull. No. Yeah, if I take out his rear guards and then swing in, yep. Then we kind of get this really nice thing going on. Swing 8k. Then we're gonna retire these 3. Swing in, get a critical. Again, if he has the PG, he has the PG. If not, he's dead in the water. So, boop, boop, boop. Retires. And then we're gonna... Oh man, that draw trigger would have been super nice earlier. Since I won't be restanding. Double PG. There we go. That's perfect. And we hit his in exchange. Perfect. Because now he still has to take care of our grade 2 in every sense of the word. And we do have our Spinal Legend. So he doesn't have much options in the slightest. So we win next turn because we can hit him for more. He might kill our little raptor, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay, so he's got a swing here. He's hoping for a trigger at this point. It's completely trigger based. So swings in for 15. Ooh, whiffs the heal, but he still gets that. But we will have 2 PGs to proc, and that's going to help us out immensely. So PG1, come on in, boy. The water's fine. Sadly, we will not have 3 crits, but we will have 2. And that's what's important. And that's what's very important in this situation. And we grab the next PG. So we're going to ride skip, of course. What's going to be really nice is... this is the grade 1 that calls itself back. I can do Counterblast 2 to gain 5k. Just to guarantee hit. Because we're going to go up to 21. It's one of those weird situations that you find yourself in. Because it's just Counterblast 2. So, I've said this before. I was not expecting to use this effect. But you know what? Let's go to be safe. And we're going to swing in like true Vanguard players. So, first off, we're going to swing 12. Ooh, he hits a draw. This could really upset the balance because of the fact is if this is the right draw, If he's got the PG off that, we are not in a good situation or in a good spot. So let's hope for the best. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 26 crit. We're gonna call our little baby. And then our baby will activate. Call you. And then call you yet again. Be honest with you, I should have just threw the 5k and then just swing in twice. But let's hope, let's hope, let's hope, let's hope. Come on. Show us money, show us, show us. No way! No way! That lucky son of a gun. Oh, so nasty. That is not fair. That is not fair in the slightest. Okay. Oh, that is not okay. We had that. We had that, boys. Oh, I'm so upset. He top decked the PG. Oh, he top decked the PG. Oh, no way. Oh, this is even worse. Oh, that was a good game, though. That was very good. I gotta say, both well played. If he didn't get the PG off the draw, we had that. We definitely did. But guys, hopefully you liked this transition and this video. I hopefully went over everything I could do. Had combos in there, everything like that. We got multi-attacks in going. It just... He got lucky. But you know what, guys? Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!